All right. How's it going, everybody? Kind of on a time crunch here because I have a new kid and she will be sleeping up on the third floor very soon. So we'll have to be quiet. Mike, how's it going, bud?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good.
Dude, repping the Utah hat?
Well, listen, we are I was really interested in the Arizona State game because if Arizona lost, that sealed it. The Utes were Pac-12 South champs and going to play Oregon. But that didn't happen. Arizona pulled it out late with a pick six and with 30 seconds left.
Oh, that heartbreaking. Hey, I thought you were a flat bill type
Well,
of guy.
listen, this is interesting because your mom gave me this hat, believe it or not.
Okay.
I would normally buy something similar to that for myself, but your mom gave me this hat, and I'm like, this is a definitely top 5 mother-in-law gift, so I'm rocking it.
Dude, I'm so used to you rocking the flat bill that you look weird in the curved bill.
Mm-hmm.
What are you sipping on? Mountain Dew?
Oh no, come on, please. I'm sophisticated, man. I'm 43. I only drink 4 gallons of Diet Coke a day. but now I'm actually, this is kind of sophisticated. This is a little Irish whiskey, Redbreast, Delicioso. That's Spanish for delicious, by the way.
All right. Diagonal to me is my brother Rodney in Florida. How's it going, man?
Going good, man. Hey, I never will go flat bill, man. I'm surprised you went flat bill on me about 10 years ago, bro? Weren't you a curve bill guy?
Who, me?
You. Yeah.
Dude, I put it on at the store one time. I was like, damn, this looks good. And ever since then, I've been a flat bill guy.
No, I'm sticking with the curve, bro. No, I'm doing good.
Are you super curved like this?
No, I'm a little medium curve. I mean, I'm not too curved. I'm just, like that. What you got on now, dude?
The dad curve.
But yeah, I can't do the straight flat bill where you can put a teacup on there, man. But I'm drinking a little Hershey's Yingling, man. It's not bad. It's a little dessert, little sweet.
Is it sweet and desserty?
Yes, it's stout, but
nice.
It's not bad, man.
All right, so below me, we have a special guest, a longtime friend, probably the longest friend I've ever had in my entire life. Known him since 3rd grade. Good friend of mine, repping Buffalo, New York, home of the Buffalo Bills. Ryan Bubach. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, how you doing? Got really a whole lot going on. We're just gonna hang out a little bit.
I hear you, man. Thank you for coming on. We're here to just have some fun. If you don't know, a little backstory. During COVID, a lot of trips got canceled and we were supposed to go see family at certain areas, stuff like that. And me, Rodney, and Mike were like, dude, let's start a podcast. And we were like, okay, let's do it. And this is what it is. So we do it for shits and giggles. And
yeah, when you said something to me about it, it sounded like a lot of fun. I'm like, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. All right. So what are you drinking on, man?
So I know that but the other guys might not know. I work for a brewery, and it's Genesee Brewery, and it is the oldest brewery in the state of New York. So I always rep my own company. So this is a cranberry orange.
Oh, heck yeah, I get down on that.
Nice.
Show me the name again, Ryan. Show me who's the brewer.
Genesee Brewery.
Genesee?
Yeah.
It's like Gennesse.
Gennessee.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's kind of a funky spelling.
So yeah. What's the personal consumption policy there, Ryan? There's got to be something interesting, right?
Well, everybody likes to laugh, but I definitely drink more at work than I do at home.
What?
Whoa.
So I run a filler. Yeah, well, I mean, you got to test it out and make sure that everything's good. So I run a filler, and sometimes I run glass lines. and sometimes I predominantly run the can lines. So we will, before they get the lids put on them, we run 32, 31 degrees. So they're ice cold, ready to go. And, got to make sure that they're okay before they go out the door.
Quality control,
There
man.
you go.
Any
Yeah,
good
so,
business has it.
so before they put the lids on, you stick a little finger in there. Get a little,
I'll just
get a little
kinda-
taste.
Depending on how which machine I'm running, like the 12-ounce cans will run like 1,500 cans a minute. So it's kind of hard to grab one of them out before they go in the seamer to put the lid on them. But like our 24-ounce, it's a lot slower. It's more like 500 cans a minute. So those are pretty easy to grab and make sure everything's all tasty.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was actually picturing it, you like dipping a ladle in a huge like that, and like some special ladle and like pouring it in your mouth.
That would be cool. I definitely would be doing something like that. They see the thing is there's one supervisor that works there for the entire brewery per shift. So you can't really stop it. You can't monitor it. There's really no way. And as long as you're not ridiculous or out of control, and you do see that time to time where people will get blackout drunk and they get in trouble for that. But as long as you're responsible, they don't really care.
Dude, what a work environment. My job sucks.
Yeah, that's nice, man.
They used to like stock beer in the break rooms. Like when you went to break, you could just get whatever you wanted. I guess they stopped that years ago, but it's just kind of like a out of sight, out of mind kind of rule.
Nice. Yeah, they don't sell that down south here too much. I don't see it, man.
I don't
when
think
see it,
I've
I'll pick it
ever
up.
seen it.
Yeah.
No, let's see here. I think I have like a regular one in the refrigerator. So like our normal stuff, it's called a red eye. Maybe I do. Oh yeah, I do right here. This is what the normal stuff looks like.
Oh,
Okay.
And you might be able to see this one in stores. I have a friend that lives in San Diego, and he sees it from time to time. I got a friend that lives in Rock Hill, North Carolina, and he sees these ones. This is our cream ale, and he sees those down there from time to time. And everybody kind of really likes them. Those are really
Yeah,
like
I'll
the
look
only
for
ones.
it when I go to Vegas next weekend. I'll try to find it there. So
Yeah, you might be able to see it out there. Like probably in like the 16-ounce or a 24-ounce can is probably a little bit easier to find. Here, there isn't a place you can't go. You go to a bar, it's on draft. You go into the grocery store, we sell absolutely everything.
So how much is like a 6-pack? In like
It's
where you're
honestly
at?
it's relatively cheap in price. It's been so long since I buy it. I mean, we not only do we drink it at work, but we get a beer allowance too. So once a month we just go to
What?
beer
Oh, yeah.
allowance, dude. I need to work at a brewery, man.
So like this month, because it's a holiday month, you get 4 cases. So you get 8 12-packs of whatever you want. You just pay the
12
Yeah.
packs? What the dude?
Yeah, I'll get that this month and next month. It'll be 8. And then normally it's 4. Which I don't really, like I said, I drink more. I don't really drink a whole lot. Working overnights, you just don't really have a whole lot of time. So my basement is like its own little brewery down there because I just put it down there.
dude, I bet you people who work at breweries in Utah, if they heard you talk about this, they'd be so pissed.
Think so?
Oh man, they don't get any perks like that. They got the man hovering over them 24/7.
Well,
So-
it's Utah.
We're also we have a union. I'm a part of the Teamsters. So I'm sure that like all of this stuff has been negotiated long time ago before I started
Yeah.
working there, and that's probably has a lot to do with it.
Yeah, I imagine.
I love
That's
it.
cool.
I mean,
That's crazy.
I'll work there till I can't work anymore.
Nice.
Yeah, you should look into a brewery, Rodney. Now that you're tired, man.
Yeah, they just opened one here a couple miles down the road, so we'll see.
Yeah,
What-
that'd be cool.
Rodney, I do like your Harbaugh long sleeve there with the The Air Jordan insignia on
Well,
his shirt. I'm a little
that is
They
jealous.
pretty
finally
big.
won a they finally won a game on the road with so Penn State's at home. Nice win. I give them a little credit. So we'll see.
Yeah. I'm surprised that
I'm definitely willing to become a fan of a team for their gear. I mean, I'm not above that, which is why I'm sort of a fan of Oregon, because I like their gear and they're, competitive in basketball and football. So, I can start picking up the gear anytime now.
There you go.
I mean, they got sweet unis, but I don't like their colors. What is
I
it,
like those loud colors.
green
I'm
and
into that.
yellow.
Yeah, dude. I like it.
It's too much.
I'm one of
like
the few
Green
people
Bay.
who likes that stuff. Yeah.
The Rocks and Syracuse orange. Get you some of that.
Not a big fan of that either.
They
Bills.
do okay with their basketball. I mean, I don't know if they still do anything with football because they suck that bad, but basketball they're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I always root for their basketball team, I guess.
They go kind of far.
Yeah, they got a couple titles. So I'm sipping on, I don't know, it's like a mixed IPA 12 pack.
The sour, isn't it? Or it's a watermelon sour.
It's a
No,
Unicorn Tears watermelon berry.
Seltzer.
Schnozberries. Tastes like schnozberries. beer.
Man,
Yeah.
see, you guys are haters, but those beers are delicious. It's
And I'm drinking a damn Hershey's beer too. So
Dude, we were pretty close. You bought that beer from the can.
it's like a mixed 12 pack. I have another one here. It's just like
So
a
what is the name of the beer, Roger? If we're
like a-
hating on you and it's not accurate.
I don't know, to be honest. It's just a sunny IPA
Mhm.
with notes of fruit punch and sweet bitterness. So it's a little fruity.
So we were exactly right. We were
notes.
exactly right.
Anytime the description says notes of something,
It's barely in there. You can't even taste it. But anyways. Yeah, so good to have you on, Ryan. Have you guys looked at, I know Ryan hasn't because he had no idea what we were doing tonight. Have you guys looked at point spreads?
a little bit. I mean, I'm going off the cuff a little bit. Just I pulled it up right now on my computer looking at it, but nothing. Haven't done any in-depth research on anything. So if that's what you're asking.
All right, I got it up.
No.
Too. If anything looks juicy, I'll make some bets while we're sitting here.
Okay, so this should be interesting because the way the NFL has gone the last couple weeks, I think Ryan has a better chance, as good of a chance at getting more correct than any of us by not really knowing.
Well, to be fair, almost everybody has a better chance than I do.
All right, so
I'm going for the LA Raiders, so let's see what happens here, right?
you know what's crazy about that, Ryan, is Mike and Rodney are going to Vegas to go see a Raiders game next weekend.
You guys are gonna go to a Raiders game?
Yeah, pretty
That'd be
pumped,
cool.
man. Yeah.
I remember we were talking. You texted me when I was flying out to Arizona to go meet Mike to watch a Panthers game in Arizona. I
That's
don't know if
cool.
I don't know if you remember that, Ryan, but after that trip, me, Rodney, and Mike were like, "Hey, every year we should go fly out, go see a football game at whatever city." And we're like, "Yeah, that's a great idea." And then COVID happened. So it never happened until now. So they're going.
And you can't go because you have a baby.
Yeah.
It's not funny. not
It's
funny.
rough. But before we make these picks,
Oh. All
Maybe
the big
daddy duty?
Oh
put
man,
my gear on. Had to dust it off a little bit.
Oh,
back.
here we go.
He's back.
All right.
So when I said Cam, that's when I said Detroit should get Cam. Didn't you say he was done? All of a sudden he's on the Panthers. It's like the second coming, man.
Dude, okay, there's a few things. Cam means so much to the city of Charlotte. And
Yeah, I wanted Detroit to get Cam like 2-3 weeks ago when golf was stinking the joint up, man.
Yeah. I just never thought they would do it because
Why wouldn't you? What do you have to lose? Darnold looks just
Yeah.
horrible.
dude, he's like the worst quarterback in like the last 50 years, like statistically.
Pretty bad. How do you get? I don't understand how guys like that keep their jobs. Like, there's so many other positions where, like, Cam is a good example, right? It's like he doesn't have a job, but Darnold does. What?
Yeah. Well, it's because, after week 3, everybody was like, yeah, the Jets are just a terrible franchise. This is what happens when Sam goes to a franchise like Carolina. He won 3 games in a row. He wasn't turning the ball over. Like, he could actually be legit. And then CMC got injured, and then he just kind of reverted back to his former self. But anyways, I'm not even going to be mad if Cam can't win a game. I'm just glad he's back. Like, I'm just happy. I'll be happy to watch a game. Like, I think last week, like, after like the first or second quarter, I turned the game off, and Sarah was like, "Did you turn it off?" And I was like, "Yeah, I can't watch this anymore. Like, I get no joy in watching this happen right now."
Oh yeah, Cam back in the league is better for the NFL. Trust me.
Oh,
I mean, everybody's fine.
absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
I'm glad he's back. I hope he does well. And as NFL fans, man, this is awesome, dude. Like, who would have thought, dude, that Cam would be back in Carolina? So I'm all for it. I hope he does well. And I think he might, dude. I think he might, man. I mean, he's
Yeah.
fresh, beginning of the season. So hopefully, with a couple of games under his belt, he could, do well. So, but I'm excited, man.
Me too. Absolutely. All right. So first pick. Our first game that I have pulled up is Jacksonville at Indianapolis. Indy is favored by 10.5 points. So does that make any sense to you, Ryan?
Well, like I guess it would be like people think that they would be the ones that would win by
10.5
10, right?
points. Yeah. So if you were to take, let's say, Jacksonville and Indy only won by 9 points, you win the bet. So if you pick Indy with the 10.5 points, they have to win by 11 points or more.
Right.
So you get like this big gap of points of like, yeah, I think Indy's going to win, but I don't think they'll cover the points type situation. So,
Okay, that makes sense.
yeah. All right, Mike, what do you have on that game?
I'd take Jacksonville. I'd take the spread and go with Jacksonville. I don't think Indy's going to win by 10.
All right, Rodney, you?
I'm going Jacksonville, actually. I think Jacksonville has a lot of momentum going in. Big win last week, obviously. So I think they'll push some of that. And, I mean, their quarterback's doing well, man. So I think he's finding a rhythm. So I think it's going to be closer than people think. So I got Jacksonville. I don't think they'll win, but I think it'll be pretty close.
Who did Jacksonville just beat?
They beat
They beat Buffalo, didn't they?
Yeah. So
But they've had 2 decent games in a row, though, haven't they?
yeah,
They lost one, but
yeah.
I'm taking Jacksonville too. Ryan, you got any input?
I was thinking the same thing in the beginning was with Jacksonville when you said that by that point spread.
Yeah, dude, 10.5 points is a lot in the NFL.
it is
Yeah.
a lot.
Um, all right, Browns at Patriots. New England is favored by 1.5 points.
How many
Mike.
more?
1.5.
Okay.
So basically a field goal.
That spread opened at 3 points for New England. So that means everybody bet on Cleveland. Wait, did I say that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it at 2.5 on what I'm looking at.
Yeah, it's currently sitting at 2.5. There's even one casino at 2, and it opened at 3.
I think that's a pick 'em game. That's either way, man. That's a hard one. But I'm going. I'm going with the. I'm going with the Browns, honestly.
All right.
Yeah, I would if I had to bet, I'd bet the money line on Cleveland plus 120. That's a better bet than the spread. But Cleveland has to win. I think they could win. No?
All right. It's basically a pick 'em game, Ryan. Who you think? Browns or Patriots?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Isn't like Patriots are a better team, aren't they? So I think I'd probably go with them.
Good choice. I'm going with the Pats too.
All right. They both
Like-
got this. They're both 5-4. So
Yeah, like, man, I watched a video about what Bill Belichick did to that Rams offense during the Super Bowl like 2 years ago. Dude is a genius, man. I should have sent that video to you guys, but I forgot to. So yeah, I'm going with the Pats. Atlanta at Dallas. Dallas is favored by 9.
man, I don't like big point spreads, but man, I think I'm going with Dallas. They got embarrassed last week, and I think they're just gonna freaking. I think they're gonna cover. I think I got Dallas on this one, bro.
I'm going hot Atlanta on this one.
What about you, Ryan?
I think I'm definitely going with Atlanta too.
Oh, you gotta
Georgia's-
go against your former team?
Yeah. Yeah. This year in general, like all the teams that have played that play for Georgia, man, they're all doing very, very well.
Oh, that's a good
You gotta look
point.
You gotta look at the Braves. I mean, like I'm thinking Georgia for that right now.
Yeah, Braves, Georgia Bulldogs are on fire. I hate saying that out loud. I think I'm gonna go with Atlanta too. Like maybe the Broncos exposed Dallas with that defense. So I guarantee you Atlanta's looking at that game tape. And to bring it back to Belichick, ever since Belichick ran that defense against the Rams, they have not been the same, which led to Goff's demise and trade to the Lions. So I'm gonna go with Atlanta. All right, we got the hometown Buffalo Bills at the Jets. Buffalo is favored by 13.5 points. That's a lot of points.
Wait, who's
Yeah.
the quarterback? Who's quarterback before I make that?
I would imagine it's Mike White, right?
It's White right now, but yeah, it's White.
I don't know, man. I think I might have to go for the Jets on this one. If it was Zach Wilson, I'd go with Buffalo. I mean, Buffalo's going to win, but I don't think they'll cover the spread.
All right, so you're going with who'd you pick? Jets?
Yeah, because Mike White's starting.
All right, Rodney.
I'm going with the Jets. Buffalo's they're kind of in a funk right now, so I got a feeling Jets can keep it closer.
All right, let's go with the hometown.
So like
stud over
didn't
here.
the Jets only win like one game last year?
Oh,
Yeah.
One or two,
don't get
so-
us wrong. They're not going to win this game.
Yeah, they're not going to win, but I don't think they'll cover the points.
Yeah, that's a
Bills.
pretty big spread though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna give it to them. I think Buffalo's gonna get it. I'm gonna go with Buffalo.
That's a good pick. So division game. Buffalo got embarrassed by Jacksonville last week.
Yeah.
I don't.
I mean,
Buffalo,
it's in New Jersey too, but I mean, Buffalo's fans, they travel well, so that shouldn't matter too much.
it's so weird because Buffalo, like, they beat teams like 40-0 this year, and then they only put up like 6 points against the Jaguars. Like,
You got to look at, like, sometimes people go in cocky and they're
Yeah.
like, man, this is, and then they, they don't got their head in the game and, they just throw it all out. It's like that
that's a
with
good
all of them.
point. I like Buffalo's coach. So I'm sure I'm gonna pick the Bills. It's kind of a ballsy pick, but I'm going with the Bills covering. What's
I love
that?
how you say how you have a ballsy pick.
Billsy pick.
You call your own pick ballsy.
Next game is New Orleans at Tennessee. Tennessee is favored at negative or at 3 points.
Who's starting for New Orleans?
Simeon,
Yeah, Trevor
Minute?
Simeon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is
Trevor Simeon.
going with Tennessee?
I'm going with Tennessee also.
Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna go with Tennessee as well.
All right, me too. Tennessee's what's crazy is Tennessee could win the Super Bowl this year, but they also lost to the Jets. How does that make any sense?
Yeah, they're Mike Vrabel though. He's a great coach, so I'm gonna be. Yeah, I think Tennessee will pull it out.
Well,
Sean Payton's a great coach too.
Peyton's
So.
Peyton's a Hall of Famer at least.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay at Washington. Tampa Bay's favored by 9.5 points.
Tampa Bay, man. I think Tampa Bay will
Tampa
cover that
Bay.
easy.
Is that what you said, Mike?
Yeah.
Ryan?
Tampa Bay's got the 9.5.
Yeah. They have Tom Brady.
Oh, all right. Tampa Bay it is.
But out of last season during the playoffs, Washington football team was the only team that actually gave Tampa Bay trouble. And they had like Taylor Heineke as their quarterback in the playoffs. So yeah, I'm still going Tampa Bay. All right, Rodney. Tell us how you're feeling. Detroit at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's favored by 9. Does Detroit get their first win of the season?
You know what? I struggle with this one, man, because I think I got a feeling that they might pull it out. The only thing is that, I mean, Najee Harris is balling out, dude. I don't know if they can stop this guy. So,
Dude, Detroit
I'm
cannot
taking.
stop the
I'm gonna
run.
take. You know what? I'm gonna take the Lions. I'm just gonna take the Lions, dude. Because
Aren't you guys all Lions fans?
yeah, but
I mean,
they're
I'm just
terrible,
asking.
man.
I'm not trying to be a wise ass. I'm just asking.
They're 0-8,
So-
man.
So yes, Ryan, like, my dad was from Michigan, so we grew up, Lions fans. But as I lived in the Carolinas and my dad, we saw Panthers every weekend, so we became Panthers fans. And I can only
Oh no, I mean, I definitely know that Panthers runs deep in the blood too. But
Yeah.
the original, the OG teams are all Michigan teams.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think Raj jumped the boat on the OG on the line. He was still a Lions fan, but I think the Panthers kind of overtook that, which I don't blame him.
Yeah.
As a
So
number one.
actually,
Yeah, I mean, like his back window was the stadium. I mean, like that was pretty exciting.
yeah. So I actually had a discussion about this on Reddit. Like, it was funny because someone was like, if you guys want to be pissed off about the Cam signing, you're just trying to find something to be mad. Why don't you go be a Lions fan? So I was like,
Damn.
I grew up as a Lions fan, but as I lived in the Carolinas, it switched over. And whenever I get mad about the Carolina franchise, I think about diehard Lions because I can't emotionally invest in two football teams.
Yeah, it's hard.
So I think I put myself in like Rodney's shoes because I know he's still so emotionally invested in it. And it was funny because later down in the comment tree, there was a Lions fan. I was like, man, I'm a Lions fan and I came in here just to see the Cam hype and I'm getting shots like for being a Lions fan. And he laughed about it, but it was pretty funny. So anyways, yeah, I still root for the Lions, Ryan, but I can't put my heart into them anymore. Mike, who you got?
Because historically they've never really been that great of a team anyways, right?
Well, I mean, they've been rebuilding since '53, so
That's what yeah. I mean, they're gonna get there.
Get there, yeah, eventually.
Yeah, I'm going Pittsburgh.
Who you got, Ryan?
Oh, definitely Pittsburgh.
Good answer, man.
Kind of feel like I got some good picks.
The only reason I'm going for the Lions is they're
Here comes
coming
the
off a
Lions.
bye. They're coming off a bye, and I just have a feeling they might keep it close. So,
Bro, a
We'll see.
well-rested week. That's what you're saying? A well-rested
yeah,
week?
yeah.
All right.
If it was maybe like against another team, but is a Mike Tomlin Pittsburgh Steelers team gonna lose? I bet Mike Tomlin could seriously go into his locker room and be like, "You're a Pittsburgh Steeler. If you lose,
I don't think
to
they're
the
gonna win.
Lions-"
They're not gonna win. Like they're gonna keep it close. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Okay.
I mean, like this could be the game that like that the Steelers go out be very, very cocky and don't even show up. I mean, it's not like it can't happen. I mean, you see it all the time, but
Last week with
you know,
Jacksonville.
taking it taking it serious, yeah, that's not going to happen.
Man, I'm gonna go Lions. I'm
Good
going
luck with
Lions, man. Dude, they kept it close to a lot of games. All right. Minnesota at Chargers. Chargers are favored by 2.5 points.
Chargers.
I'm going with the Chargers.
Yeah, I'm going with the Chargers too. I'm trying to think of like who was like I was trying to be kind of funny. Who was like there was like one major huge Charger from when we were kids.
What,
I'm
Daniel
trying to-
Tomlinson?
What's his name?
Daniel Tomlinson?
No,
Junior Seau?
Junior Seau. That's who that was. I was going to be kind of a wise ass being like, maybe Junior Seau will be playing this week and it'll be all good. But I couldn't think of his name.
He did.
Yeah, he ain't been around for a while.
Yeah, he committed suicide.
Yep.
A while ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They said part of it was probably brain damage. Maybe we'll see,
Yeah. Okay, Mike, who you got?
Oh, I said Chargers.
Man, Minnesota's
They're
going
traveling. They're
Chargers.
traveling west. You're traveling west coast, dude.
All right, next game is Carolina at Arizona. Arizona's favored by 10.
Dude, Carolina. Are you kidding me? Carolina.
Dude,
Where are they playing at, bro?
Cam Newton ain't playing.
They're playing in Glendale.
Yeah.
Oh, I got the Cardinals on this, bro.
Wait a second. Who is starting anyway?
PJ Walker.
Who?
Exactly.
All
So,
right, never mind. I got the card.
hey, you know what? I'll give you a little tidbit. 2 little tidbits. PJ Walker beat the Detroit Lions last year as the backup quarterback of the Panthers.
Hey, just so you know, the last time Carolina was there, you and I were there, Raj. I bet.
Yeah, and guess who was starting? A backup quarterback named Kyle Allen. It wasn't Cam Newton.
Yeah.
So
I'm going, no, hell with that. I'm going with the Panthers. Panthers are going to win this.
I mean, I don't know if they'll win, but we'll see.
So this whole Cam stuff, this is all like relatively new news.
Yeah, this happened like Thursday.
What
So this
game
is
will
like-
he be available to play?
I mean, I think he could play
Maybe.
now, but he just doesn't know the playbook, so he won't play. He'll probably play next week.
Yeah, but you know that team is hyped up for him to be back.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
And with them being hyped up and them coming back, I'm going with the Panthers on this.
Oh, hell yeah, man! See, that's good insight right there.
You know, the city of Charlotte's going to be, you know, where are they playing at?
They're
Playing
playing
Arizona.
Arizona.
Oh, that does change the dynamics a little bit.
Arizona's got a lame ass fan base, though.
Dude, when me
They're
and
fighting
Mike
the
went, there was like 40% Panthers fans, which I was shocked.
Oh yeah,
Like,
Wow.
Yeah, dude,
is
that
crazy.
fan base I thought was lame as hell.
yeah,
Phoenix is not a very good sports town.
yeah. I mean, they're probably pretty hyped now because they're actually really good, and Kyler Murray is actually really good, but he wasn't good last time we saw him.
so you got to remember, like a lot of them don't travel. A lot of them, with any town, people aren't loyal to that team. Like you take Charlotte, you have Cowboys fans there. You have, and that's like that with any sport. I went and seen the Yankees play the Blue Jays, and there was a Boston fan behind me the whole time heckling the whole damn game. I'm like, why are you even here, man? This is Yankees and the Blue Jays.
Yeah.
And that was a great game. Frank Thomas was playing for the Blue Jays at the time. A-Rod and Jeter were like 10 feet away from me. It was, I mean, Yankees lost that game, so that part sucked. But I mean, it was still a great game, other than this Boston fan behind me, like heckling me the whole time. I'm like, why are you here?
Dude, I remember you used to be a big Frank Thomas fan.
I love Frank Thomas, man. Being able to see him, I mean, he was way past his prime. I mean, he was doing, Viagra commercials at the time. I'm like, I love the Big Hurt. I always wanted him to be a Yankee. That was him and Nolan Ryan both. I was like, man, if they could both go to the Yankees, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
Never happened.
But that's true about Arizona, because I think Arizona is a big transplant city, because Charlotte is definitely a big transplant city.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because people already were established with their teams when the Panthers came, and like all they had was really Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta and Washington is like the
Well, and
majority of
Florida too. Florida,
Yeah.
Florida was a big part of like the southern stuff too.
Dolphins.
But you got to remember, in the South, people are more prone to college ball than they are pro.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
it's a big point.
See, I know a little something about sports. I can bullshit you a little bit.
It's 'cause you grew up in the South. You lived there for so long.
Yeah.
Because college day was like a lot different than NFL. People got serious on Saturdays.
People took it very serious.
On Sundays, it was like, I'll watch it, but Saturdays is where it's at. All right, next game is Seattle at Green Bay. Green Bay is favored by 3.5 or 3.5 points. Mike, who you got? It should be Aaron Rodgers playing, as far as I know.
I want Aaron Rodgers to lose, so I'm going to bet against him.
Seattle's playing like, oh wait, is Russell Wilson back?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's back.
Okay.
Where's the
You know
game
what?
at, Rob?
Aaron
It's
Rodgers.
at Green Bay.
Aaron Rodgers is going to come out and look like a chump. He's going to be all pouty. And then some Seattle linemen are going to talk shit to him the whole game about his little mishap, and it's going to throw him off his game.
Rodney, who you got?
As much as I hate Green Bay, I think Green Bay pulls it out just because Seattle's traveling. Just because it's at home and at Lambeau, and I think I got Green Bay.
Mike, or not Mike, Brian?
I'm gonna go with Green Bay too. They're playing at home. They're favored to win. The spread isn't really that big. You said 3.5.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Seattle. I like Russell Wilson.
First game back though in a while.
Yeah, but just gotta let Russ cook sometimes. All right, next game is Philadelphia at Denver. Denver is favored by 3.
Were they playing?
Denver.
I think I'm gonna go Denver.
I'll go Denver. I have no clue who's gonna win this game. The line is what, 2 points? So
3.
it's freaking it's a pick'em game. So I'm going Denver at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm gonna go with Denver as well.
All right, I'm going Denver too. They had a huge win last week against the Cowboys. Next game is Kansas City at Las Vegas. Man, y'all should have went to this game.
Yeah, we weren't getting tickets to this game.
Yeah. Kansas City is favored by 2.5 on the road.
Nah, I'm going with the Raiders.
You know what? I'm going with the Raiders too, actually. I got a feeling on this one.
Ryan?
So like I know I bring up baseball a lot, but like my favorite thing to do is play or like watch a game where I don't want to be in a room where everybody's rooting for the same team. It's fun when you like, for me, watching the Yankees in a Boston game, but watching it with a Boston fan because it's just makes it more fun inside the house, right? So I'm gonna go against everybody else on this one.
All right. KC. I'm gonna go with the Raiders too, man. Raiders always playing close. Mahomes is playing pretty bad, so
Yep. Yeah, what is the deal with that?
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. I think he's just trying too hard or just trying to always get the big home run ball play or something. I'm not sure, man.
I think defenses have finally figured out what the best way to defend him. Someone laid out a blueprint and now it's just being copied over and over, and he's just not the same anymore. Okay, so that's the Sunday night game. Monday night game is the Rams and Niners. Rams are favored by 3.5.
Where are they playing?
They're playing in San Francisco. What are you feeling, Ryan? Let's get your take.
I'm gonna go with the Niners.
Go on the Niners. All right.
Yeah.
Rodney, what you got?
I got the Rams. They're just they're playing pretty well. Even though Robert Woods tore his ACL.
They got Odell though.
Yeah, but I don't know if he's gonna play that quick, is he? He might.
They should have never let go of. Who's that wide receiver they just let go?
Oh, he wasn't working out. Deshaun Jackson?
Yeah.
Dude, he's not the same, man.
Dude had like a 70-yard touchdown a couple weeks ago, didn't he?
Still, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing, man, but I just think the Rams are a little bit too strong.
All right, what you thinking, Mike?
Rams.
Yeah, I think I'm going Rams too. Even I don't know. I kind of just man. Rams got freaking Von
Miller.
Von Miller.
They got Von Miller and they got Odell, man.
All right, that's
they're all in, bro.
Mike,
Definitely the underdog on a lot of these.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see who comes out on top. Did you place any bets, Mike?
You know, I have to look at the money lines because I don't know. Nothing really hit me, but I think I'm gonna put in some kind of bet before the night's out. Something. And I'm gonna have to do a parlay because it's just individual games or spreads. The only reason I don't like them is because I suck at it and I never win. So
All right. Well, it was a good time. Ryan, it was a blast having you on. We should do it more often.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
In fact, if you want to come up with a topic, man, I know Rodney's been saying, hey, man, when you get Ryan on, let's do like favorite Quentin Tarantino movies or whatever. If you come up with a topic, man, throw it out there and we could run this back next week or whatever, man.
Sure. I'll think
Yeah,
of
man.
something. Try to get a little creative.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
thanks for coming on, Ryan, man. It's good to talk to you, man. It's all about
It's good to talk to
connections,
you too.
just
Yeah.
hanging out, talking bullshit, stuff like that. Hopefully we'll do it again, man.
Absolutely. We absolutely will.
Yeah, my time is a little scarce right now, but it'll get better in the coming months. So
Yeah, the next one will be probably next February or something, won't it?
dude, it's been a while, but I'm glad we got through it, man.
Sarah's gonna be pregnant in like 3 months.
Yeah.
Not if my procedures deemed successful as they say it was. So,
Oh,
but all right, yeah, it was good. Seeing everybody.
Yeah, you too.
all right.
All right.